But
what's up?
What's up? How you guys been?
Been all right?
Yeah.
Traveling a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been traveling a little bit. You guys just came back from the US of A.
Yes, we did. Yes,
How was
sir.
that?
God bless.
With Anime Expo?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Connor
English
didn't,
Anime
Connor
Expo.
didn't go. Connor didn't go.
What do you mean I didn't go?
He didn't go to Anime Expo.
What do you mean I didn't fucking go to Anime Expo?
Tell me the hours you spent in the convention. Yeah,
7?
No, you did not.
I think it's like 7, actually.
That's why you had like, I saw you like briefly for one day and you're like, okay, I got a panel. And that's it. That's my, that's all I'm doing today.
I don't want to be in there very long.
Yeah, that's
I'll
true.
be honest with you.
I honestly walked the convention hall for the first time in like years because I had a free day.
How did you survive that?
It was the first day.
Oh.
It was the first day and it was the non-busy day.
Right.
And it was fucking packed. Still.
Damn.
And it's weird because it's just kind of like walking around. I'm like, damn, where's the anime at? It's this year was more and more so. It's just I see VTubers. I see gacha games.
You just described modern day Akihabara, bro. It's like, it's not Anime City anymore. It's
Yeah.
VTuber gacha game city.
And there was the Crunchyroll booth, and then I don't remember much other anime there. That was essentially it.
Daddy Katakao had a booth.
How was that?
I didn't check.
Great.
Bookwalker had a booth. Bookwalker.
That was in the
That was in the
Katakao,
Kadokawa booth.
Yeah, I wasn't able to. I didn't have time.
Right.
It's hard, man. I mean, you know, like, woe is me, but, you know, when you're being perceived constantly, you kind of don't feel like super able to, at least for me, I you know, because, you know, people always want to take pictures. And I want to talk to them too, and I want to chat with them, and it's really nice. But also there is that kind of like, okay, then, you know, I'm not really doing it for me anymore. Like, I'm doing it for like other people to see me.
Yeah.
And if they're not paying me, then what's the point?
No, well, no, it's just like, you know, you just kind of get tired and you're like, I like to see these things, but at the same time, I don't like them that much that I want to be like a revolving door.
Yeah.
You know, and like almost like a bit of a circus animal to some extent, because, you know, people just want to keep taking pictures.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because I mean, look, I'm very, very fortunate that I'm very lucky and I can walk around and there's tons of people who want to appreciate my content and they appreciate what we do on the show. But, you know, at the same time, I'm still human.
Yeah.
And it's hard to juggle that. Internally, I don't know how to balance that. And so it's good for me because if I'm only in there for a couple of hours, it's like, I don't feel bad then about anyone who stops me when I'm not streaming. You know, I can chat real quick, take a picture, say thank you, you know, thank you for watching my stuff. And sometimes there's really cool stories too, which, you know, you'd miss out on, where like, they'll be like, I went to the Trash Taste show, or hey, I met someone who was, who'd actually been a part of one of my streams where I gave like $100 to a bunch of people and asked them to just film their day.
Yeah.
And that was awesome.
Actually, I forgot that you were, a lot of the time you were at Anime Expo, you were at the iMouse booth this year.
I was mostly at the iMask booth.
Yeah, I didn't realize she had a booth this year.
Damn.
And
was crazy.
Yeah, she got some like claw machines there. And
I just realized we got hella scammed.
Oh, really?
Because I asked how much her booth was. You know.
Was it like a similar size to ours?
It was smaller, but we didn't do anything with our space.
Yeah.
You know, because in AX, and I don't know how most conventions work. I know that there's a limit with conventions on how much of your booth can be storage.
Yes.
Like, because they don't want it to be like stalls, right? They want it to be booths. They want it to be interactive.
Yeah.
So they don't want you to stockpile a ton of inventory, try and sell a ton of inventory. It's not what it's meant to be. It's meant to be, you know, so we had that large booth and we used all of our space for inventory. And I remember there was like not much room back there.
Yeah.
And you know, same kind of thing here, but obviously we were more so, yeah, it was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's the size of the booth, which
an
is what,
awesome
2/3 our booth size?
Yeah.
Pretty good size.
So-
But it was like I don't know, like half of our cost. And it's fucking way cooler. It's just way cooler.
It was so
Damn.
cool. It was so awesome. But I remember you were like working the cashier there, and you
I
were
was streaming
doing
there.
a bunch of stuff there.
You know, obviously I didn't have any part in this, but I watched the booby meet and greet.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of like big booths, and you know, like I was saying before, like a lot of it was, you could tell the biggest booth outside of like maybe Crunchyroll, which as Crunchyroll does at every anime expo, they go fucking extra. I mean, this year they had a live recording booth or something. A live dubbing booth.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, they had a live dubbing booth where you could, queue up, and they had like sound engineers there to like live dub anyone who queued up for this event. And I was
so you
just
can like experience dubbing in anime.
yeah,
That's kind of cool.
And I was just like, damn, I know how much an engineer costs for like a normal dubbing. Like, God knows hiring out a full-on building a dubbing studio, then hiring out an engineer, 2 engineers to run the booth for like the full entire time of the convention. I was like,
Sure.
holy shit.
They
But
got
aside,
shmoney.
yeah, but aside from that, you had the big gacha booths as well. But this year, I think what brought the most headlines, booth-wise and other reason-wise, is probably the Love and Deepspace booth. Have you seen?
Did you see any of the videos?
Have you seen what was happening with the Love
That's
and
how I
Deepspace
know you're not on
booth?
Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I envy to be. I want to be Twitter free so bad.
Dude, I stopped using Twitter like
Wait, it
2 years ago.
didn't pop up on your Instagram because it was like on my Instagram.
No,
as well.
the only thing that popped up was like the 7-hour line of people like waiting outside. And I was just like, I'm glad I didn't go this year.
So
I don't know anything that happened on the inside, so I'm out of the loop.
Love and Deepspace had an interactive experience, and
What do you mean by that?
That's exactly what you think it is. Jack.
it is exactly
mean by that?
what you think it is. I know a few people who took part in this interactive experience.
Oh.
So they had cosplayers, and I think they had cosplayers cosplaying as the different characters.
Right.
And you could line up to your favorite character and have an IRL experience.
Well, you had to reserve.
Yes,
Yeah,
reserve.
yeah,
Okay. Even though I assume because the line was like I never saw the line like dip down at all. It was
Right.
always like full. But you could have an interactive experience with the cosplayers, and I thought when you go to like other gadget game booths and you can take pictures with the cosplayers and it's like the same kind of thing. I was like, damn. The level of interactivity they get away with the Love and Deepspace booth is on a different level.
Yeah, I was
man.
about to ask, like, how many nipples were twiddled, huh? Like, how many?
Well, it's like a lot of hugging.
Yeah.
You can do the fake kissing thing where you put your.
You can put handcuffs on the boys and step on them. I believe.
I think they'd step on you, man.
Oh man, it depends.
I actually don't know.
I think it depends on the character.
whatever floats your boat,
it depends on the dynamic.
Right.
But Emily took part in this booth.
I mean, you didn't have to say that.
Yeah,
I knew.
yeah. And she showed me her video of her taking part in the Love and Deepspace experience.
It's very funny.
I have never. Did you see the video?
Yeah, she said. I think she said like I look like a virgin.
I have never seen Emily stun locked in her, like more stun locked in her
Damn.
life. She was literally like, "What do I do?" Like,
It was very funny.
Oh, bless her.
but some interactions definitely were just like there were some wild interactions, as you'd probably get, and I'm just like,
yeah.
damn, the Love and Deepspace fan base continue to get some wild stuff.
There was this like whenever they would leave the convention, they had to like part the crowds waiting for the cosplayers. It was ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
And it looked like fucking Michael Jackson. Like,
Yeah.
like it was insane.
Hey, shout out to the lads community.
Yeah.
You guys are dedicated as fuck.
Yeah, I also saw, this was like the fucking randomest thing as well, just logging on like Twitch and seeing you stream talking about Love and Deepspace, Connor.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got kind of really into the whole, and I was like, I'm gonna do a fucking deep dive of the drama. And
Did you hear about this
explain
drama?
No.
it. I love that you're not online. It's so sick. It's so sick you don't know any of this shit.
I get to hear about it on Trash Tape.
That's
Yeah.
so
It's
I,
great.
because it's like I get rotted from the inside,
Right.
and I can't stop, Joey.
I
and I
mean-
try my best to stop, but I can't.
Take it from me. It's very easy.
So what made you want to fall into this rabbit hole?
Yeah,
Well,
what
'cause
is this
well,
drama?
So the drama was, and I feel so bad because we recorded an episode with Emily, and it very quickly dated itself. There's not a great episode about Love and Deepspace
Oh.
because there was a huge drama that happened afterwards.
Okay.
Where they were going to release a character, people in China lost it, TLDR, and then they cancelled the character, which then pissed everyone on the Western and global servers off
Right.
because they were like, well, we still want the fucking new guy.
Yeah, right.
So it led to a whole drama. But yeah, I covered it because I thought it was a really interesting like gaming story of like the power that sometimes fandoms yield or don't yield. It's all really subjective, really, to like the guy calling the shots if he feels like it's a big deal, you know?
So wait, so why was this character cancelled to begin with?
Okay, can we pull up Valko?
Wait, is this like...
Buddy.
No, I just want to, like, I'm going to show you a picture of him.
Oh, okay.
And then I want you to, I would love for you to see maybe why
right.
you think he might be cancelled just off like...
All right, analysis.
It's this guy. Yeah, this is the one. This is the guy. That's just the guy.
Okay. I mean, he seems like a normal bloke.
So the problem is they think he's gay. They think he looks too gay in China.
Is that the reason?
Is that really?
That's like one of the big reasons. Yeah, because they had to make an official statement claiming, like confirming none of the characters are gay and none of them would be gay.
What?
Because I heard a big reason was that the fan base in China were unhappy that they were releasing a new character and there was like no new content for like some of the older characters.
Yeah,
There
was that. It was like a couple of factors. I mean, those are the first two initial ones.
Right.
Yeah.
From everything I kind of gather. I mean, obviously, I am mostly memeing.
Please
here.
mansplain to me.
I am mostly memeing here because it's very funny to be like they see a guy that looks pretty straight.
Yes.
Well, like, what does it even mean? First of all, to be like this guy looks gay.
Yeah.
You know, he looks pretty hetero.
Yeah, I'm like,
normative.
nothing about this character looks gay in any... I mean, from my perspective anyway. I don't know what they were looking at.
Anyway, so yeah, that happened, and then you know, people were upset because some of the other characters didn't get main story content because the game has main story and also like obviously a bunch of other stuff, but the main story is apparently quite a popular thing. So then people started getting like going crazy. Obviously there's a ton of bots involved too on the Chinese side. People were like,
right.
And then, you know, these things happen where like people will go to the headquarters and film themselves like putting the finger at it. And then, you know, because stuff like that happens, the company does like countermeasures, like, hey, we're not going to let you come, because they used to allow people to come into the building.
Oh.
But obviously, like...
That seems like a health hazard.
Yeah, the action of doing that, like shutting it down, causes a headline, I think, that puts more eyes on it and then fuels the cycle.
Streisand effect.
And then somebody sent like cow shit in the mail to the headquarters.
What?
Which caused another headline, right? Because these things keep causing headlines and then it kind of blows up and then they start grasping at other straws. Because people will just, you know, and there are like, I'm sure there are people who genuinely are furious, but it does feel like a lot of dogpiling just because people love a fucking good dogpile.
You know what? I take back the shout out of the last community from earlier. Maybe
no, because I think most of them are like fucking chill and don't care about this. Right. It's just like a bunch of crazy people.
Vocal minority.
But also people who love shit stirring. Like, we don't give those people enough hate online, but there are a lot of people who don't care what the drama is and are just like, how can I fucking get in?
Yeah. How can I add fuel to the fire?
Like, because it could be like the vocal minority, the very vocal minority in, you know, any place. But when you have a country like China, like the vocal minority is still a very, very large amount of people that are pissed off.
Because you to like, when you read a comment section, you know, you see like a crazy comment, right? That most people, I think, don't care about or like think you're taking this way too seriously.
Right.
But there are 10,000 people that are that crazy that will agree with you and press like and show support because they're also fucking crazy. Or, you know, crazy to an extent where like they are super passionate about this. And there's normally people who are a bit more, you know, not to be mean, but well-adjusted, who don't center their entire personality around a game's release. Who, it sucks, but I'm not going to fucking get up in arms about it. Are way less likely to engage or care, but they are by far more of the majority. Maybe they feel, you know, I think the normal take is like, hey, it's kind of a bad idea to cancel something people worked really hard on. For like mismanagement, truly.
Honestly,
because he looked a little bit gay.
Like, I'm sorry, if you have to make a statement that none of your characters are gay, I think you've lost it. Like, you've lost control of like
that's so funny.
Any public like control of this story. Like, seriously, I think that's like there was nobody in the department with a cool head who could have been like, guys, let's lock in. Let's figure out how we're gonna ride this out.
I didn't realize that was part of a public statement.
I think you can Google it. I'm pretty sure this was a statement that I saw.
I don't know, maybe I'm just out of the loop, but I look at that character and I'm like, what makes that character in particular look any more or less gay than the other characters?
No, there's like 500 apologies. You got to put like lads.
You're gonna have to narrow it down. Lads, new character.
Official lads characters aren't gay confirmed or something. I don't know. Like,
what is this? What is this drama, bro?
Let me
This
click
is stupid.
all. Let's have a look. What comes up?
The Valco controversy and cancellation.
I don't know. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
something where they said like they clarified, guys, Chinese
What
guy.
the fuck is
No.
this?
No, this is
oh
the- this is
what-
my lord.
So it was a mess. Anyway, so I got really excited to talk about it because I thought it's really, really interesting because we haven't, the only other time I can think about where there's been such a difference in China versus like, not that it's like a war, but like the global reaction of a game versus a different country, like getting up in arms in a way that is like, it impacts each other. It's like, maybe like, I don't know, maybe Slay the Spire with the Chinese review fiasco that happened with Slay the Spire 2 when they like nerfed a card. I don't know if you saw this.
No.
They nerfed a card, and then because Chinese people, you know, they don't really give, there's not like a clear way for them to give feedback other than Steam reviews.
Right.
Would like review bomb the game.
Oh.
Because they're like, you nerfed the card I liked. Like, and the game, you know, it's ridiculous.
Right.
And then to the, you know, to us in the West, it's like, this is, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought it was really interesting from the perspective of like fandoms, because another big aspect of this was that like a lot of Chinese fans were like, well, we spend all the money on the game, so we get to decide what's right for the game. And I mean, sure, in some aspect, you're probably catered to, but I think every good game company is going to be focusing more on the markets they're trying to capture as opposed to the markets they have captured.
Yeah.
And players always fail to realize that because they think, well, I'm the one who spends the most. It's like, bro, they already got you.
Yeah.
They know you're going to keep spending.
Yeah.
They want to get
You're
more,
in the spider's web already.
They're trying to get more people because they also know that even if you are the biggest whale, you will. It's just human nature. You will eventually stop.
Yes.
No matter how much stuff they pump out, like you just will. So they're always trying to get a new player to capture that new fan, and hopefully, whilst doing that, keep you engaged. That's the priority is not to, you know, they don't just blow up and they're like, well, guys, we've got enough players. Let's stop there. It's like, no, they're always trying to expand and they're looking at the markets, right? So,
right.
But obviously in this case, they, you know, whatever, there was a panic in the, I think it's like when I look at all their responses, it's like classic horrible mismanagement of like the situation. You know, when you do like 5 apologies, you've kind of lost. You need to do either like 1 apology
or no
right at the end, or like no apologies at all and just fucking send it.
Well, I think one of the worst ones that came to mind. I mean, this in terms of scale, I have never seen a situation blow
the scale
up
was crazy.
this much as well.
Yeah.
But I remember there was this other game or something. I don't remember. It was like an animal game. I don't know if you saw this, but they basically opened it up to their user base to make. They had an AI storytelling competition, right?
What?
So of who could submit the best
Prompt.
AI, no, the best AI movie, right?
Okay.
We killed a fucking forest in Wyoming.
Yeah. And surprisingly enough, the internet didn't react to that one. Surprisingly enough, can you search up
AI movie competition?
AI movie competition game drama or something like that?
Okay, so it comes up.
Let's see. Party Animals. That's right. Party Animals.
Okay.
Wow, it's Party Animals.
Yeah, Party Animals. You know Party Animals?
I do know Party Animals. I played Party Animals
Oh,
way long ago. That's
Oh.
crazy.
damn.
That's
Sorry to hear
sad.
that.
Yeah. I mean, I played it one time.
Yeah,
I don't
so-
know. Like, it's not like it's my fucking favorite game of all time.
So what happened after they got all of this backlash, right? All this backlash. They didn't even backpedal. they
Double
but they-
down's a risky gambit.
But they didn't double down either. I
Oh.
think they did something really bad. So they were like, I think the second response they made was like, guys, we see you're a little bit upset. So maybe what we'll do is we're gonna have a vote. We're gonna have a vote, guys. What do you guys think we should do? Do you think we should have a real like competition for like real artists, but also keep the AI thing, or should we remove the AI thing altogether? You know, and they literally had a Twitter poll, right? to be like, do we keep this competition and also add another competition for like real artists, or should we just scrap this idea and do something else? And people are like, bruh. How the fuck did you miss the messaging like that badly?
What the fuck do you think?
Bro, doubling down.
That is an exceptional.
Jesus Christ.
Doubling down. Obviously, fucking terrible. But my God, fence sitting in this situation, I was like, this is awful.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these companies, they just hire fucking marketing guy, and they don't. The truth is, like, people in companies don't know how to deal with this shit.
Yeah,
there are not a lot of people out there that are like experienced enough in like online fucking backlash to tell you how to deal with it.
Yeah,
it is a skill that is not a lot of people have. But if you want to fence it, so to say, the best way to do it is just say nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, the truth is that people have a short attention span and they move on.
Yeah,
There'll be a couple of people that are always mad at you, but
there will.
The loudness of it will go.
Yep.
Yep.
Because there's a World Cup game on tomorrow.
There is.
And I got to talk about the World Cup.
Exactly. That's more important.
Like there's, they're running it back. There's another war. There's always something that's going to overshadow you and make your news story look like nothing. And that's the truth.